Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Mr. Luctex man! How's it going, Luctex? How goes the Destiny? I saw you in my recently played on Steam and it was like 75 hours recently played. Luctex. And I was like, somebody got it back hard into that game. Good old Destiny 2. Meanwhile, oh god, I need to turn the sound for me down so much. I just finished watching Into the Spider-Verse on Netflix, and so I had my volume up, and it was so loud just now, holy crap. Hello everyone, hello. We're gonna have us a nice weeby anime Saturday. Anime Saturday. Day anime. Anime day. Unreconciled start. Yeah, meteor residence. Unknown starts time on the 16th. Okay, so it hasn't actually started yet. Because it's not the 16th. However, get this. Haha, lock-in times. Ooh, are we gonna have a wish? You are famous for the release grind. Oh, I bet. You're gonna be doing that raid like first weekend. Are you boys getting ready for that again or what? I'm definitely not going to be ready on the weekend for it, but if you guys are playing it again with Java and the crew, like, I wouldn't mind doing the raid with you once or twice or more once I'm, like, up to the power level. Because then, you know, gotta get those nice raid things. That's the plan. Nice. Well, I'm definitely gonna, like, cheer you guys on while you do that. Did something happen to my graphics again? I swear, sometimes this game... Okay. Weird. Sometimes this game messes with your graphics for some reason. Okay. Oh, 100% you get me in? Luctex, thank you, brother. That's what I want to hear right there. Sorry, that was not what I wanted. I wanted this menu. So this is the main quest. These are like the commissions. I don't really care. I can do the commissions off stream. Unless, I mean, what I often do is I often start out with the commissions so more people have like more time to join. And then once we're done with the commissions, we can continue the story. I think that's a good idea.
Work-life balance, but...
So let's do that. Let's do the commissions. There's a commission over here at the Wangshu Inn. What could the commission be? I want you to go over here and kill 15 men. Okay. Hey man. It's just one thing after another. What's wrong? This location, it's a real challenge to run an inn here. It could just be me, but I feel like we're seeing more and more monsters around these parts recently. They wouldn't dare come anywhere near the inn itself, but guests need to get in and out, and the Millilith can't be here all the time. If you're free, do you think you could take a look around and clear out any monsters? Okay. Haha, I must say I do find your forthrightness refreshing. Speaking of tiring jobs, I do feel bad making you do this, but I promise I will make it worth your time. Best of luck, and thank you. I like how the dog is just... Oh, it's that girl just went like, oh, I just thought someone like donated something or something, because it sounded like Dolly, but it just was the girl going like, here, kitty, kitty. The dog is just panting into my ears. Oh wait, does this make sense? I'll just glide over there. You know, enjoy the nice view. No, perverts. It's actually hilarious. I found a GIF of Keeching, where if you look at this, okay, so this is her first attack, right? You can see she kind of like turns her butt towards the camera. Her second attack, just lifts her skirt. I found a GIF about that, and I was just like, oh man, why always these pervy things? And why didn't I see this sooner? times have I absolutely destroyed this camp? Many times, I'm sure.
Time for takeoff. Speed of light.
Go back. Wait, I can get this. Shoot the shield right away.
Nowhere to hide.
I actually found out yesterday that one of my friends has Keeching as well, and actually got Keeching a second time, so that he got Keeching's first constellation. It's quite awesome. There are definitely a couple characters that I have where it would have been like, you know what, I would have rather gotten some constellations for my Keeching than I would have liked getting another character. Because it's so hard to level them all up. But then again, more characters means more choices, I guess, in different playstyles, so that's always nice. Also tomorrow, we're gonna be doing SnowRunner Sunday again. I'm really looking forward to that. SnowRunner Sunday. It's gonna be nice and chill, couple hours of SnowRunner. And next week they're actually releasing the new content for SnowRunner, so we're gonna be checking that out, and in general playing quite a bit more SnowRunner than usual. And I'm also going to be getting the cap that the wonderful Ian J, who's one of my viewers and subscribers, has gifted me. I'm looking forward to that. I think you're all gonna love that cap when you see it. Right. That was number 1. Oh wait, there's actually one right here. I'll just glide there. I'm gonna glide right into that commit. Wouldn't gliding be faster, says Venti. I'm not actually sure. Is gliding actually as fast as sprinting? I want to say it isn't, but I don't know. I'm gonna assume it's not that fast. It doesn't feel that fast. I wonder if at some point they're gonna give us some kind of upgrade or whatever that gliding becomes faster. Or a character who increases gliding speed and not just like stamina users. Bitch. And everybody died. Oh, Keeching. Hey, it's Cybot, how's it going? Hello, hello. How are you? What are you up to? What are your master plans?
Booba, get them! Think you can get away? Speed of light!
So, I have trapped them all in a vortex of death. That is where they belong. In the vortex. Just enjoying the weekend. Yeah, Amber reduces the stamina. That's so does Venti. That's not what I was talking about though. I was saying that I wonder if they'll give us a character that increases the speed of our gliding, and not just the stamina use. Capsizing way over here. Because that would be kind of cool, having like faster gliding. Whee! Did I kill these men? Yeah, that is a dumb question. You should always kill these people. My stamina, really?
With sword comes shadow. Here we go. Let the show be. Incoming.
Let the show be. Pick up items while I play.
With sword comes shadow.
Cybot, I'm gonna do this for you as well. First attack presents. Second attack shows. Present, show. Present, show. Terrible. Why am I doing this? Please don't ban me. Please no TOS. Oh, you saw the GIF. Okay, okay. Well, I figured, you know, you might wanted to see it live. That GIF gave me life today. I just randomly came across that GIF and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm sharing that.
Don't blink. Think you can get away?
In the water you go. Can't swim.
Nowhere to hide.
There's more, okay.
Don't blink.
I just realized the commission is called Capsizing Waves, and I'm fighting a wave battle against enemies, like against waves of enemies. Okay, you go take a swim. You go take a swim.
Don't blink. Hey.
And then you take a dive. Present. Alrighty. Let's find last commission and get this done. Wait, there's actually a teleport. Teleport point, there we go. It's a bad place for people who can't swim, seriously. It seems that none of the enemies can actually swim. It's very sad. Turn my... silent. Oh no, it's another one of these balloon thingies. Escort the balloon to safety, 300 seconds? Really? How did that miss?
Cut to the chase. Don't blink.
The stupid balloon transport quests out of it. There are also quests where you have to do the exact opposite, which is you actually have to destroy balloons.
Don't blink.
Camera! Oh no, it became a first-person hack and slash.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Okay. Enemies just decided, like, this is a good time to just piss off. Once again, Venti and Keaching turned this game into a press Q simulator. Ta-da! Oh hey, look at this. An environmental puzzle. I might as well do that real quick. Ta-da! I wish there was a faster way of switching your party. Like, the actual party switching is quite fast, but getting into the party switch menu takes quite a bit. No! My treasure! Okay, so we've got another BP level. BP. Nice. Then we want to go to Adventure Guild down here and get our rewards. Rewardo. I'm sorry, that was the wrong button. I'm just gonna put this on your counter over here. Been playing a bit of Destiny 2 today, so I keep thinking that E is the use button. Oh, I actually just ranked up to Adventure rank 39 from doing those commissions. Okay. Pretty awesome.
Add Astra.
Bling. Bling. Interesting fact, by the way, apparently with the latest patch they've made it so that people who are on expeditions can still be put into your parties, which is quite cool. So now you literally don't have to worry anymore who you actually send out. Yeah, the NPCs are super chill about this. Also the NPCs, like, when you attack them with water, they applaud you, because apparently water spells are like, make them happy. Everyone likes to get a little wet sometimes. Water is nice. Times. It's true. Alright, we've got the commissions out of the way, so we might as well continue with the main story. Yeah.
Let's play.
Damn it. Am I going the long way? You may never know.
Brace yourself.
Ah, this is fast. It's fast. Zhongli, I've got the incense.
As it stands, we've hired helpers, and we've acquired the everlasting incense. The completion of our preparations is not far off.
Ooh, finally.
Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our adventure so far?
Well, it's certainly been an odd way.
Odd?
I'm not sure if we've been living the high life, or experiencing the struggles of the poor. I think we're experiencing the struggles of the poor.
Which is it, I wonder? The questions that such travels raise are ever so complicated. Well, I'll leave you to ruminate over it yourself. As to remuneration for your help, I've decided to treat you to a meal.
Wow. Amazing.
Oh, yes, don't worry. I will remember to bring the Mora this time.
I don't trust him until it's actually paid.
Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole in the wall, praised throughout Liyue.
Hole in the wall? As in a cool restaurant?
Indeed. Let us meet near the harbor, at third round knockout.
Okay, are we going into some kind of secret fight club? Because we might be. Achievement unlocked. The longer bite. Prepare everything necessary for the rite of parting. Nice. So basically the rite of parting is prepared. How's my wishes? Oh wait, didn't I just get a free wish on the standard banner? It did. Last time they gave me Chi-Chi. This time it gives me Slingshot. But... oh, this is wrong. But I can go into the shop to Paimon's bargains, and I can buy one of these. So we actually have another wish on the standard banner. Oh yeah, give me those three stars, baby. Wait until the appointed time. time. There is a floating palace there. Why have I never noticed that? I think I noticed that once. But yeah, there's a floating palace up in the sky. Huh. Alright then. It wasn't always there. Oh yeah, they added it with the latest patch, didn't they? I actually remember reading about that now. Not indeed. This is a hole in the wall? This ginormous house is a little hole in the wall in Liyue? I am unsure about this.
Listen. Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. I've already done so.
Oh god, please tell me you've already paid.
Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner does not take such unorthodox orders as fruit juice.
Does this mean I can order wine this time?
I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
I guess I should have expected this. I love how no one lets him drink. Like, he's like clearly has had alcohol before, but no one lets him drink.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady Ningguang's Jade Chamber.
Ningguang is one of the characters you can get.
Hey, there's even a storyteller here. Great atmosphere.
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well loved. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one the Tevat travel guide uses to judge other establishments.
As you all know, high above the land of Liyue lies a pavilion in the clouds, a palace in the mist. What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? This, my friends, Lady Ningguang's masterwork that bridges earth and sky. Imagine. The weather is clear, and you gaze down from the deck on the world below.
Then... Oh, there's... No, wait, who's this? I was about to say that's Keeching, but that is not Keeching.
Behold, the glorious sights of Liyue Harbor, stretching out far and wide.
Oh.
They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her three closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted three to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land...
So she seems to kind of have power over Liyue then. She is currently mining for you? Oh, is she? Yeah, I think she's a 4-star character, isn't she?
These are but scraps of
Send
paper,
them to the mines.
and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value. Merely grasping one or two of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom, enough to stay a step or two ahead of your
Like, you pick up one of them and it says, like, you're a shitter. And you're like, I should have expected this.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this name a lot. Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. She's most likely the one who hid the Exuvia, and we saw her at the Rite of Dissension. Huh.
Oh yeah, we did see her,
wonders what
right? That's
sort of
actually, yeah, we
person
did
she
see her
is.
there.
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Who's there?
Come on, we gotta go.
Wait, I am not with the Millilith, nor am I here to claim your bounty.
Instead, I have come to present this fine booty. Bounty?
However,
Booty?
I am an emissary of the Leo Achising.
Oh,
My name is
Ganyu.
Ganyu, secretary at the
Ganyu.
Yua High Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you.
Well, do we think that she might become a playable character down the line? Because she sure looks like a playable character to me.
Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary
She
for
has the same
Achising.
hair color as
At the
Chising.
moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's
Yeah, no,
special emissary.
certainly not. I mean, she has like a vision and she's clearly just a regular NPC.
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking about her.
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full, but I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan.
Yenchuan Ningguang.
She invites you to her palace in the sky.
An official invitation?
Ooh.
Lady Ningguang said this: invite him to come here. I wish to meet him. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of these entwining dark threads.
What does that mean? Farewell, archaic lord.
And with that, the emissary who called herself Ganyu just disappeared. But we've received an invitation from the Leo Achising. Paimon still can't believe it.
Zhongli is like sitting here. He's like, yes, I've known all of this. I've been sitting right next to you the whole time.
We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count. We should be on our
Uh-oh,
best
Paimon is up to
manners.
something again.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua Marsh.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh. We'll see you there.
Made another handsome sum today.
Chapter 1, Act 3. New star approaches. Nice. Oh yeah, I can now... Ooh. I got some new stuff. Do another wish. Get a shitty book. Okay, what was I about to say? Okay, we can apparently accept another world quest. Oh, you're here. I can see you've been on quite a few adventures recently. As it happens, I do have some matters that require an experienced adventuring hand to resolve. If you're interested, go look for Tiantian. Or Tiantian? I've delegated the task of distributing commissions to her. Me, nothing's come up that interests me so far, and in a time like this, the Adventurers Guild needs someone to hold the fort. Alright then, if you'd like to take this task on, go look for Tiantian. She needs to grow up sometime anyway. Okay. But yeah, what this also unlocked is the reputation stuff for Leeway. The one for Mondstadt I already had unlocked, of course, but here is Mrs. Yu. Hello, are you interested in doing some work for the Ministry of Civil Affairs? The Ministry of Civil Affairs? Yes, the Leeway Ministry of Civil Affairs. My name's Miss Yu, and I'm a resource manager with the Ministry of Civil Affairs. By resource management, we don't just mean the management of material goods. We're also managing information and human resources. I trust that you, too, understand how important resource management is to a city that prizes commerce as much as Leeway does. Exchanging material for manpower and intelligence, and using all three to solve issues. That's our ministry's specialty. To put it more plainly, you help us, we pay you. But there are still more details to it than just that, of course. Go ahead, have a look for yourself. You can see what work is available to you now. Right, so here we are. So basically, you can like claim for all of the different quests that are there. These are all like, I believe a lot of them are like story quests. There's the world exploration. I have not explored a lot here in Leeway yet. I haven't even made it to reputation level 2. I do get the golden shrimp balls recipe. So yeah, you basically like unlock stuff. Condensed resin here. Yeah, that's cool. And you unlock stuff. You can eventually unlock like different looking gliders too. It's quite cool. Reputation level 2, complete a new star approaches. Oh, I see. Then you can do Game join request. No. I need to turn that off. Why? I wonder why she hangs around in the warehouse area. I guess this is where she directs stuff. If you're able to successfully complete the work, not only will you gain reputation, but there will be rewards awaiting you as well. It will definitely be worth your while. Still, the work you can take on is dependent on your reputation. Given that you're just starting out, you will most likely only be able to take fairly routine tasks for now. But if you would like to try your hand at more important tasks and see better rewards, then you'll have to earn the trust of others. I'd suggest taking that as much work as you can.
Swells up inside.
Let us obtain condensed. Oh, I actually just got condensed resin from this. Okay, that's kind of cool. Also, I can get a geo constellation for my main character. Right. What were we looking through? What were we looking through? Hey, Valus. What do you mean? What were we looking through? We were looking through the reputation system for Leeway that we just unlocked. Because we have continued the main story a bit, and so now that reputation system here has unlocked. So you can look at like there's Leeway quests you have to do and turn in, world exploration percentages, and eventually like bounties and requests.
As I gaze out upon...
The floating palace. Oh, we actually have to get up to that mountain? Okay, I might as well get this waypoint. A lot of these waypoints are really close by each other. I think this waypoint here is like... There's more world quests too. We'll get them in a minute. Because there will be a time when we don't have any more story to do, and then we can kind of like play this game as an exploration. But yeah, I guess a lot of these teleport waypoints are set in like a higher area, so you can use that. It's rock. So you can use that to... Where am I going here? Wait, I do need that rock. Well, maybe not the rock, but... Yahoo! There we go. Oh, there's
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Ah, it's like this place. Yeah. It's where the ballista is over there, isn't it? Weird. I should be able to see the ballista from here, but I guess not.
Yahoo!
Uh-oh. I can't actually climb it? Not gonna work. I have to approach this from a different place. I don't think I can climb up right there. I'll do it from over here. We'll also partake in my favorite pastime, this destroying shows. There you go. Tech Dragon, only 40 minutes late. It is true, Tech Dragon. You haven't really missed too much, though. There was only a tiny bit of story.
Brace yourself.
And we're currently on our way to a floating palace to which we were invited. So we're now in the Act 3 of the Leeway story. And to get to the floating palace, apparently we have to climb this mountain, which I really should have climbed from, I believe, the other end, but it's fine.
Brace yourself.
How are you doing today, Tech Dragon? Everything alright?
Let's play.
And he certainly makes this a little easier. Glad to catch streams. How are you? I am doing very well, thank you. I did some more cleaning up today of the oldie apartment, and then I watched Into the Spider-Verse on Netflix earlier, because that finally came out there here in Germany. And there's the floating palace we're going to, by the way. And I thought it was absolutely awesome. It was like brilliantly done movie, incredibly good-looking movie, like insane actually.
Look up there! That's the Jade Chamber!
I thought that's the floating palace. I guess the whole floating palace is called the Jade Chamber. It is the best fantasy cliff climbing simulator. Well, to be fair, there's Breath of the Wild as well, which is pretty good. So how do we get up there?
This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade Chamber is.
We should have asked that emissary, Ganyu. Ugh.
Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do.
Then why are we up on this mountain?
Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby.
Why am I up on this mountain? But look, there's like floating platform. There's also a teleporter down there. But I'm not gonna get this teleporter right now, because if I did get that teleporter right now... The Geoculus? Probably in some cave underneath me or something like that. Damn it.
How rude.
Not like that.
Don't blink. I'll protect us. Speed of light. Time for takeoff.
Did I hit him correctly? Oh yeah, I did.
Don't blink.
Gotcha. Take your chaos device. Develop a new chaos theory. There's another animal thingy. I am not gonna care about these right now. I would like the Spider-Verse more if it was slightly more serious, 20% less comedy. I don't know. It is Spider-Man, I was about to say. I thought it was, like, really good. There was definitely, like, enough seriousness there.
Hey, look! There's some sort of mechanism thingy. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber.
Maybe it's the way to the Jade Chamber.
Yes, this must be the way.
This is the way. Show me the way, Paimon. You can't tell me this is how people travel to that palace. There's a, like, ground palace down there.
Huh? It only takes us up to here.
Oh.
Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go.
Guess we go back to Niue, ask the Millilith.
Huh? Why?
The way up shouldn't be a secret, or...
Oh, Paimon gets it. If it was a secret, Ganyu wouldn't have let us try to find it ourselves, right?
Yeah, exactly. I bet they
Alright,
thought that far.
let's follow your plan.
Is Spider-Man supposed to be a comedy? Spider-Man was always about the quips and the humor and stuff.
Oh.
That's like one of the
Hang
biggest
on a
Spider-Man
moment.
things, is
Look
that he
down
like
there.
deals with all the crazy shit and so on in his life, and like, you know, constantly quips while he's fighting. And then, you know, there's like the tragic events, which is in the movie too. I mean, there's some really tragic stuff in the movie, really, but yeah.
Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista.
Are we gonna use the Guizhong Ballista to shoot?
Paimon has a new idea.
Are we gonna shoot the ballista at the
Why don't we
palace?
shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista?
Do you really hate me that much?
No. Paimon may have just forgotten to think about the safety measures.
Let's just shoot us up on the ballista. Still, I do remember the ballista had a scope.
Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up
Do
nearby.
we need the ballista for this? We're literally like so high up. Are you telling me we can't just look around from here? I feel like we could look around from here. Wait, was there seriously just 2 Primogems in here? Oh, and more stuff. Okay. Why have we not been to this palace yet? I didn't even know that, like, palace back there even existed. Kinda cool. Head over to the Guizhong Ballista. Okay. There's another floaty platform back there. The story is comedic, characters are characters. Okay. Is the story comedic? I don't know. There are comedic moments. The story overall is very serious. Like, it has serious implications. It's about, like, dimensions ending and people are dying and things like that. I don't know. I just had a fun time with it. I thought it was a great movie, and like I said, I thought the especially the biggest thing about the movie was how beautiful it was. Yeah, but Spider Pig is an actual character, and even Spider Pig was like, "This is tragic." Like, even Spider Pig lost somebody that he couldn't protect.
Halt!
Halt! Halten
Who
Sie!
trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Hallowed what now? These are the wilds around Mount Tianheng.
Exactly. What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang's plan all along. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a millilith ambush
We
here to
haven't explained the
arrest us.
invitation to them yet.
Now Paimon's mad. You over there. This is a
I like that
trick,
they're just all
isn't it?
brothers,
How
apparently, like
shameless.
twin brothers. Wait, triplets, actually, there were 3 of them.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Well, here they come. Line them up
Oh
and
my...
knock them down.
Are we gonna kill these guards just because Paimon is an idiot? Yep, that's exactly what we're
Brace
doing.
yourself.
Okay.
Speed up.
Brace yourself, Paimon is a dumbass.
Cut to the chase. I'll protect us. Speed pace.
Who goes there?
Attack.
Goodbye. 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 This is a big guy. Oh, you what?
Take the target alive! Bested.
Are they still alive down there? Hello? Ha! What? Oh, there you are, buddy. Hello.
Income pace.
Two arms!
Oh god, it's more.
With sword comes shadow.
Would they actually take me alive? No, of course not. They would kill each of my characters one by one. And then it would be like, game over, please try again.
Time for takeoff.
Time for a little flight, my boys.
Speed of light.
There we go.
Stop!
What's all this about?
It's Keqing! She's actually in the story. We're actually meeting her.
Lady Keqing.
Or Keqing.
These two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong ballista.
They suddenly appeared. By the way, they also killed 9 of our men or more. Just so you know.
Who are you calling strange?
We were just looking for the way to the Jade Chamber.
You want to go to the Jade Chamber? Who are you?
Oh man, I can't believe we're actually getting Keqing in the story.
We're invited guests here to look for the Liyue Qixing. Who are you?
He's like,
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing.
Oh,
oh, I should not have opened my big mouth.
I'm Keqing, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains.
wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere.
Super
either.
rich big shot, that's, yeah.
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair, and yet it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to
Yep,
arrest
Paimon
anyone.
does say it how it is, that's true.
So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought.
Paimon, we just killed people just because you were like a brat.
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Qixing.
That was...
Only did a tiny part of the work there.
Eh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuheng, might you have any idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the Jade Chamber?
Just call me Keqing. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
Keqing, by the way, does not like the gods one bit.
Huh?
He doesn't
You are
like.
mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
Is the Traveler immortal? Yes. As far as we are aware, the Traveler is immortal, yeah? The only thing they did was travel between worlds. But wait, he also did say that he lost his powers.
Well, you've
So he had some kind of powers, which I guess were the powers to travel between worlds, but yeah.
Still, this is
It's
the
supposed
first
to be
time
immortal, though.
Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti.
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained. Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly. How surprisingly civilized of them.
Ningguang would prefer to negotiate, wouldn't she?
Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here. The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
It's so funny, by the way, how I've had Keqing with me from like almost the start of the game, right? Like I've been playing with her in the party for so many hours, and now I finally like meet her in the story. This whole gacha thing with the characters can be so weird.
Another super bold statement.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, Traveler.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber is the greatest honor.
Gar, hey
Each
Gar,
brings
how's
rich
it going?
gifts as they
Hello,
visit,
hello.
all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Favor?
Paimon, get serious.
But...
No
wait,
favors.
That's right. Greeting gifts are a staple of Leo's culture. We need to get one. Not to curry favor or anything, just to...
Paimon just
respect
really
Leo's
wants to get a good
culture.
favor with the richest person or most powerful person in Liyue. I love it.
Alright.
Always such an
You
opportunistic
can decide
little
on your
git.
greeting gift yourselves.
I'm doing very well,
Let me
Gar.
tell you
Thank
how
you
to
very
get to the
much.
Jade Chamber
I'm having a
first.
good time because we finally met Kuching in the story, and so now we get to hang out with her.
You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and, well then, may we meet again,
Kuching
traveler.
explains the correct path. Goodbye, Kuching. I hope I'll see you again someday.
Pat Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person.
I agree with some of her views.
So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her?
You really shifted focus, haven't you, Paimon?
Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Sugar-frosted slime!
That's what we're gonna give the richest person in Liyue.
Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang.
Sure, let's
Why
go.
don't we go with that for a gift?
How would we make this thing you dreamed up?
With a certain boom shakalaka, of course.
Oh, we're gonna go back to Shangling and ask her to cook it up for us.
Let's go gather ingredients. Time waits for no one.
Oh,
and
are we
neither
not?
will our riches.
Oh, Kuching, it's you. You're back. Hello, welcome back. Also, if we need help with cooking, I've got Shangling right here. Yeah, people are big into slimes apparently, seriously. Teleport. We teleport over there. Ooh. Oh. Oops. There goes my health, I guess. It's okay. He's a god. He can deal with it.
Let the show begin.
Also, don't worry, we got Barbara.
Look at that slime. It looks crystal clear and very delicious. That's the one.
La la la. Oh. These new story quests make me want to pull for some characters. Oh yeah, I bet. There's also some characters that you can't get yet, like Ganyu or Beiju. But of course I have my little cooking, so I'm all happy.
Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air?
Sweet fragrance? That might be one of the ladies we met.
Did you hear that?
Sounded like someone was singing.
No!
Oh no, maybe
that
not.
was definitely someone in trouble. It came from those ruins over there. Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside.
But why is there such a sweet fragrance? Well, time for murder. No time to answer questions. Let's just murder people.
Cut to the chase.
Alright, all murder. Oh, I see. Extra sweet flower. Extra sweet flower. I'm happy I managed to get Venti and Chi-Chi. Think Injustice need to work on better team synergy. Or you just need to... Yeah, I don't know... Gar, were you still there in the stream when I pulled Chi-Chi? Because, yeah, I got her too. I think I have actually, like, a pretty good smattering of characters. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 characters in the game that I do not have. Yeah, I got her yesterday on stream. I got like a clip for it too on the Discord. It's basically just like me getting a random standard banner wish. And I'm just like, oh, alright, let's just pull it. It's just bam, Chi-Chi comes out. And the night before I got Diona from a wish. And I mean, Beidou right now, for example, is actually in the Tartaglia banner.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
She's cool. So I might actually get her at some point. Oh no, how's my wishes looking? Not good. Meng Dan.
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders, when their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers.
I just kind of hit my...
When they were in a bad mood,
just kind of hit my own
rearrange my face.
table here. Yes, starting on... When is the 16th? Today is the 14th, so Monday. Starting on Monday, there is an event, which you can do, which if you do all the things in that event, you get a free Fischl. I already have Fischl with her first constellation too, so I'm gonna get her to second constellation then. And I've got a full constellation Barbara. So when any of my characters dies in like on a 15-minute cooldown basically, but they get immediately revived and then that can't happen again for 15 minutes.
It was nothing.
Oh,
No
cool.
need to thank us all at once or anything.
I understand. Don't worry. I will compensate
There's
you both.
really no need.
Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I often walk around these mountains in search of antiques. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Before I knew it, they'd caught and imprisoned me. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it. Well, as long as you want what I have to offer, of course.
Your goodwill is good enough for me, sir.
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for
I'm almost
something.
like, wait.
Oh?
Give me that. Give me
What
shit.
might that
Give me
be?
shit.
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can use to store snacks.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping service in the 7 nations. Now just give me a moment and I'll let the boss know. You can go see her whenever you require that box.
Great! Paimon sugar frosted slime now comes in a beautiful packet.
Wait, but she wants a sugar frost. Oh wait, frost with sugar. Okay, go to the jewelry. Damn, you pulled child yesterday. Hey Longmace, how's it going? Nice. That's cool. Did you get him like regularly, or did you get him from the pity? That's really cool though. I really want child. From the pity. I mean, still, that's like getting him, you know. Doesn't matter. I got Venti from the pity. Because I got Kuching beforehand. And then because of that, I got guaranteed Venti from the pity. I'm pretty sure I'm quite a bit off from the pity on child though. Let me actually see here, like, when was my last 5-star here? So there's Venti. There's Venti, and then it's 4. And then 10 pages. Ooh, okay. That means I'm on 64 wishes. And the pity is 90. Okay, it's actually not too bad. It's not too bad. Couple more wishes and I'll get the pity. I mean, I have no idea if I'll be able to get child, but... I saved gems over the Venti and Kleban. I still have some 8k gems left over for later. Oh, damn. I did not do that. Because, I mean, like, you can... The pity carries over. So that's kind of nice.
A guy called Meng Dan told us that we could get a nice and shiny box from your store.
Uncle Meng already told me about it. Thank you both for saving him. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Meng.
Uncle Meng.
If anything were to happen to him, it would be impossible for us to continue doing business. Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140 years of history. It's already been cleaned.
Yeah,
Will
pity
it
carries over. That was said by the developers as well, and people have tried it out. It definitely carries over, which means that if you're getting close to the pity and you don't care about the character, just basically wait until the banner comes with the character you care about, so you get him or her.
Yep. It's great. Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
What was that just now? That was like they cut like something out of her lines. Could be borrow one other thing.
Sure.
Like they put that
Please help
together out of
yourselves,
like different lines.
As long as it's on our shelves.
I'm still not sure. I really like child. like from what he looks like play-wise and so on and character-wise. But I'm actually kind of thinking, because I don't really like, outside of Noelle, I don't really have a Geo character. I mean, I have the Traveler, but I'm kind of thinking that when Zhongli comes out, that maybe I should wait with my pity for Zhongli, and then I could get him.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome.
You want to fill the clay pot with sweets?
If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack.
What? That doesn't make any sense. Just because the fucking thing is old, like you put it in some Tupperware, it'll taste the same.
It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime! Carefully now. Into the box it goes and dust it over with a bit more powdered sugar.
Oh, yes. You might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decorations, too.
Zhongli could be cool. What if user for Ningguang is a find? Well, I don't have Ningguang, so if I get her, then I have a Geo user, yeah. Oh, this does actually look really nice. The sugar frosted slime with a decoration on it. I'm still not sold on this gift idea.
Great! Now that we've put all that we've got into this box, let's go to the Jade Chamber to see Ningguang.
I bet she's gonna, like, look at the box and just go, like, just, like, throws it out. Icing on the slime. Achievement unlocked. Alright. Look for a guide. You think they're rotating some banners? Good question. I mean, Diluc hasn't been in a banner yet, so I'm salty, so props won't pull for Zhongli. I won't say why later, maybe. Oh, okay. Sounds ominous. Wait, what? It really? Oh no, wait, that was... Damn it. Come on, game. Come on. The dive animation into this little thing, goddammit. Beautiful. Uyun. Oh, he's just gonna fly us up there, is he?
According to Kuching, this is what we should say. Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Yes. How many would you like?
Have you dived with a child model? I have not dived with a child. Oh wait, I've seen it in a video though. They do a dive bomb, don't they?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
That's us.
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
That's so weird. Why were we not told any of this? Like, we was like, come to the Jade Palace, and they don't even tell us how to get there. Nice, we're on the floating palace now. And here's Ningguang.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's Ningguang! Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
She's a cool character design, I like her.
Oh no, it's nothing.
My first time coming to a place this high up.
This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it.
How does it float?
At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue.
That's so cool, by the way. Imagine just like this tiny hut. It starts out as a Tiny hut. Yeah, I bet you can see Mondstadt from here.
One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations.
Jesus, okay. Yeah, she does not lack for ambition.
Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you.
Oh, with Jean.
As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Yeah, they probably have lots of green floaty. I thought so too, yeah. The Adept's Abode is higher up, I think. Oh, okay. But that's like god stuff, though.
Was Vergoldet one of your people?
Vergoldet.
Just Vergoldet? No. Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours.
Fuck! We also ran into the Yuang not long ago.
At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
Oh, we did some naughty things.
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest.
Kuching said that the Xixing would not wish ill on Rex Lapis.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings.
There might be a mountain between the ballista and this island. I think there is. I'm pretty sure there is, actually. I can't see Mondstadt from here. There it is. There's Mondstadt back there. And there's Storm Terror's domain right above Venti's head. I can point at it right there. So that's Storm Terror's domain. That's Mondstadt. That's the huge cliff. Apparently, by the way, with the next update, this mountain is going to become a playable area with stuff to do in it. That's Celestia up here. That's that weird platform thingy on the high mountain. Oh no, a random arrow killed my child. Oh no, what happened?
I believe that you've heard of the Archon War.
Only in the broadest of strokes.
Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tevat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7.
Game does take like a dark turn sometimes, doesn't it?
You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue. But the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that.
There must be a new god.
Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions?
But why did you hide the Exuvia then, huh? You ask such simple questions.
That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, you no doubt saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand.
Must be the Fatui.
Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, traveler?
It's him, isn't it?
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered.
They should install some railings. Yeah, I thought so too. Like one strong breeze and she's like out. She just falls off. It's like, well.
The scenery out here is fine indeed. But the wind is a little
the wind
strong.
is even too strong. She's scared of falling
preparations
off.
to receive guests within are complete. So please, this way.
I need a more physically demanding job.
Welcome to the Jade Chamber. Hello, who are you? I'm Lady Ningguang's bodyguard. Traveler, what business brings you here? About physical training. Oh, are you interested in training too? Perhaps you should find a place to do some sparring on one of my days off. Although my role in the Millilith is mostly an administrative one, I still prefer to stay fighting fit when I can. That's why I often take odd jobs that involve physical labor. A little extra muscle mass where it counts does wonders for one's appearance, don't you think? I like how he's her bodyguard. She has a vision. I'm not sure she needs a bodyguard. But then again, she probably needs it for like regular people, like he just punches.
What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place
I
before.
will walk around here as Kuching so no one thinks that I'm out of place. Cool place. Interesting music. Can't go all these doors though. Fake doors. Come on down to fake doors. I bet she installed all of these fake doors so people actually think that the place is bigger than it is. That's how she bullshits you. This is her Jade Chamber here.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
Is that what I think it is?
Ooh, isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If
well,
possible,
I am from another world.
I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching...
Yep, I'd go with Kuching and her skepticism. Sorry, like, I'm all in for Kuching.
You'd pick Kuching? Nah, I had a feeling. I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes. But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power.
I surmise that the Fatui has a hand in these rumors?
Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite, so they could use us.
He
for
did
their
call
own
that out
ends.
pretty well, yeah.
Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon just say I?
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return.
Seriously,
So,
Paimon?
does that
You
include us?
greedy goblin? Seriously?
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. Let's see, what should
I choose
we get?
this chair. Paimon is a real money gremlin. Seriously, like ever since we got to Liyue, she's all about that money.
One of the sheets on that wall.
What?
Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail. Just imagine how much more a whole
Oh yeah,
untold
get
sheet would
banned,
sell
bot
for.
sucker! Get banned, all you bot suckers! They do always come in here, right? Like, you can't go an hour or something without streaming, without fucking bots trying to spam your channel. It is unbelievable. It really is.
Let's grab one, the biggest one. Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one.
Wait, doesn't that mean that it's theirs to, like, distract you from the more important ones?
La 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 la. Let's see what's written on it. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich. Let's see what's written over here.
I like how we're just doing this right next to Ningguang, and she's just like...
Sigil of permission, something.
Yeah, Paimon knows,
Fatui,
seriously.
Research, copy. Huh? Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. Spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot.
Yeah, the Fatui are not good people.
But research
That
on
Child.
the Sigil
Child's
of Permission?
a good guy. He gave us lots of
Paimon
money.
wonders
That makes
what
him
they're
good.
up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to
Ningguang
find
is
out.
clearly trying to steer us there.
Oh, you really think so?
Yep, this was placed there deliberately.
Well, should we not go then?
No, what I mean is...
Oh, so you're saying that it's
She just
precisely
left.
because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves.
That what I was saying? I think that's what I was saying.
That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
Alright. Sounds good. We get to kill more Fatui. That's always nice. Ningguang is
So, have you made your choice? You don't have to confirm it with me. Just choose one and take it. Afterwards, why not sit down for a while in the Jade Chamber? Or have a short stroll? Rest is also an integral part of any journey.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Come now. There's no need to stand on ceremony. Loosen up a little.
Sorry, anything business related is confidential.
I shall. Welcome, is there anything I can do for you? Hello. Welcome, I'm Lady Ningguang's secretary. You can call me Bai Shao. What about Ningguang? Lady Ningguang is one of the Liyue Xixing. She oversees all of Liyue and its trade. Must forgive me for not being able to say more. I have the utmost respect for Lady Ning. You are indeed a rare and honest sort, cut from a different cloth from those honey-tongued merchants greedy for the small scrap of information. Path to riches is actually quite simple. I've spent a lot of time by Lady Ningguang's side and learned some secrets here and there. How about this? Here are some nuggets of wisdom on the subject of gold. My own personal guidance rather than Lady Ningguang's per se, but maybe it will still be able to bring fortune and prosperity your way. The Guide to Gold. Oh nice, it's like a little, it's like a, what's called a, upgrade material for talents. Baishi. Oh, Beizhao, Beishi, and number 3, Beiwen, yeah. So that's her 3 secretaries. Okay, that is not where we leave, actually. That is where we leave. Wow, wow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow. Right. It is 1,000 meters away. Let's go. Oh no! Witching, I'm so sorry, I accidentally pressed the dodge button. How could this happen to me? Oh look, it's fat Fatui dudes. Oh, the fatter they are, the better to cut into.
The location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us too.
As well, I just did that.
This quickly.
Oh, you're dead.
Let's play. Don't blink.
It's the Geo Man. You can apparently teleport, okay.
Don't blink.
There we go.
Some quiet.
Some quiet. Finally.
Brace
In death,
yourself.
there's quiet. I just do. Oh, did this actually open the door? I think that actually opened it.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Did I really have to open this door? I feel like I could have just climbed over this. I think the door was actually already open.
Don't get careless.
Examine the Fatui research.
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper too.
Maybe they're trying to reproduce a
What
talisman.
are they for? Paimon's seen this pattern before.
I see, they're trying to reproduce sigils of permission.
Oh, Paimon knows. It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you.
I guess because the Fatui want to go into the land of the
Ended
Adepti.
in the hands of someone like Child. Suspicious.
It's not just a relic.
Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic.
Have you been using the new Culus finding upper? Yes, I used them to get all the Animu Culus. I haven't used them here yet because I barely found any of the 180 Geoculus, so I don't really need them yet as help.
Talismans like
But
that were
eventually I
once
will
used
use
in
them
the
too.
Arc
But yeah, I've got
Lore
all
to
of the
channel
ones in
divine
Mondstadt
powers.
found.
Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect.
Paimon is actually really smart when she wants to be.
Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous.
Maybe this paper is only a snippet of a much bigger plan.
And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure. Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhang Li soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations.
That's enough sticking around here. Alright, that's enough murder. Let's go somewhere else. Maybe there's more murder.
Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
I love murder now. Alright, meet Zhongli. The rite of passage is coming closer, everyone. You're gonna wake up just because I run past you, aren't you? Oh. Well. Guess I have to kill you now. Really? Bit of 4-star artifact from that, excised flower. Not bad. It's kind of random, but I'll take it. Need new system, expensive enough to stop abusing them. Yeah, I thought so too. But I mean abusing, I mean it's just, you're just finding like kind of busy work stuff. It's just supposed to like help you. I also like that it doesn't just show it on the map. Like that it doesn't just go like, yep, it's exactly here, go get it. But that it just kind of shows you the area and it shows you whether they're above or below you. And then you still have to find them yourself. I really do like that. It's definitely helpful. And then of course you've got like those treasure chest thingies eventually. There's some good stuff that they're adding.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago.
Good. Wait, you know what? I actually just realized he did actually pay for the food earlier.
Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
That's pretty crazy.
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Fancy schmancy.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
Oh, you know, stuff.
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very
Business people
friendly.
are always friendly when it suits their interests. They're very true.
Yeah, his take on Ningguang is quite different.
Is
from
Zhongli
Paimon's.
playable? He's not yet. He paid for the food at the cheapest part of town. He did. No, Veles, Zhongli is not yet playable. He's coming in, I think the next patch is when he's gonna be playable.
Oh, so you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart. Though they are both members of the Qixing, although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions.
Ningguang is highly ambitious.
Yes, she
He's
has only
also highly
relied on
intelligent.
herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
Well, I mean, would you get rid of your own floating palace? I mean, that's just kind of awesome. Especially, I wonder, like, so she says that they expanded. I wonder if they can move it? Does that mean she could, like, fly around, like, the world?
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Money.
Why, Mora, of course.
No surprises there.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least.
Now they're trying to reproduce the Sigil of Permission.
No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
It's like just some hilly churls with a chest, like, chilling out back there. Like this guy going... "Dun, dun, 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 dun."
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Diwa Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze
Man,
lilies.
how much do you have to do for this rite of passage?
Glaze lilies? Well, why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Tingsa village has glaze
I was
lilies.
about to say, we even have some in our inventory right now.
Oh, right. Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all.
Oh, we're getting god flowers.
Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild.
Reminds me of my current plants on my balcony. This is a magnificent part. Nice, I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, this reminds me of my balcony plants right now, who are all like crazy flowering, even though we're in the middle of November. I sent some pictures of that to my mom. And she sent some pictures of my mom and dad's balcony back, where their flowers are also all flowering. Like, it's fucking crazy. When I got these flowers in, like, summer, my girlfriend was like, okay, but you know that they're all gonna die, like, in November, December or so on, right? And I'm like, yeah, I know, I'll just get, like, you know, different ones. And now they're just flowering in the middle of November. It's Arna! How's it going, Arna?
Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
So you need me to sing?
That's correct. Your singing will surely bring out
Shrine
the
and redeemed
strongest
Honk the
fragrance
Piggy.
from the
Oh
flowers.
yeah. Big Piggy. And little Piggy is... Hi, Trinan, how's it going? Little Piggy is fixed. We got the little piggy back, see? We got like flexible glue on it now, so the butt is all sealed up. So it can honk again. Little piggy!
So how good is your singing?
I'm a pro. Step back and listen.
Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once he starts singing.
Law. Sweet flower. Law. La 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 la. Where are the glaze lilies in Leeway? Somewhere in Diwama, I will find them. Here we go.
It's time to sing whenever you're ready.
How does the gym pact? The Genshin is very impactful today. We're continuing the Leeway main story, as you can see. Maybe even finishing it off. I don't know how much more there's left, but yeah, definitely going for story here. And it's been fun so far. It's been good. We've met some characters. We finally met Kitching in the actual story, who is, you know, like basically my main character ever since I got her.
Da 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 da.
There was a Barbara song. La la da 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 da. Terrible.
What happened?
Oh no!
These flowers are jumping. They look really angry.
Oh no! I sang so bad the flowers became evil. The flowers want to kill me because I sang. That was really stupid. But I'm fine. Well, you're still alive, okay. Did it die? I think it died.
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
Those flowers put up quite a fight.
This little monster is known as a Whopper Flower.
Yeah, I know. I killed like a lot of them already because I needed their stuff for Kuching's talents.
Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the Whopper Flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Maybe we can sell it to the pharmacy.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
But we can sell it for money.
That's so lame.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's Ganju again. She's cool. She has horns.
Are you
I don't know if they're
searching for
decorative
glaze
horns
lilies?
or actual horns, but...
Oh, hey! It's... What's-her-face?
Greetings, Yangu. Greetings, Ganju.
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name.
He's cool too. I mean, she's basically Kuching with like different hair and horns, but
That reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
it was great. Thank you for not telling us the way at
Sure
all.
would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Seriously, what is this? She's an ice character, I see.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope.
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Guess it was our fault for not asking.
Oh, I see.
She has a cowbell around her neck. And she has horns.
Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Something seems a little off about Ganyu.
I'm on my wavelength, told you.
She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now,
Oh,
I
she
am
was
simply
talking
out
official
on a stroll to
before.
see the flowers.
You came all the
She's
way
a cool
out
voice
here to
actress.
see
I
the
like her.
flowers?
She seems like a cool
Why not
character.
just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it.
Oh.
Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the
I do
Archon
like
War
how many
came to its
characters we've
end
been meeting in the
2,000 years
story.
ago, the first
Klyka
iteration
also
of
a
the
money
Seven
gremlin?
gathered in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But
Maybe.
5 of those original
For
7
a
had already
small
passed before Rex
donation,
Lapis.
you may find out.
It's truly a
Does anyone
changing
find
of
it
the
weird
guard.
that idle animations in the game would seem very unnatural IRL, and yet they seem natural in-game? Idle animation. Yeah, I know. But then again, I don't know. I mean, they keep repeating in the game, so that's super weird. But I mean, if we're just kind of standing around, like, people do stuff. Like, look at their phone, kind of like look around and do something. Or like, you know, maybe, I don't know, read a magazine, play with their keys or something while waiting. People come up with all kinds of stuff while they're just kind of waiting.
Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7.
Oh, really? It all changed?
The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago.
Huh.
Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. He is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of
Jesus,
his
I didn't know
passing.
Rex Lapis was that old. What the hell?
This means that
Rex Lapis
Liyue
makes
had been
Venti
under
looks
Rex
like a kid.
Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell
Very
to
few
its
people
deity.
rotate their shoulders while otherwise motionless. Oh, are you talking about my traveler? Or about them? You mean like this? Is that what they're doing? I guess that's supposed to be
So
breathing.
what do you think of this? Farewell.
Yeah, I guess that's supposed to be like a weird breathing animation. You're right. I didn't know. I thought you were talking about the actual idle animations and not just like the standing animation there.
Huh? This is a little sudden.
Anime dialogue. Anime dialogue is always like this. It's like, huh? Huh.
As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis.
It's like that's anime dialogue. I just basically quoted like every anime ever. Sorry for spoilers, but one of the characters goes,
But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality.
"Oh, she's an Adeptus?"
Since
Well,
Rex
of course,
Lapis
that's why
has
she has
passed,
horns.
the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex
Just that
Lapis
one.
and the city of Liyue during the Archon War.
Jesus, wait, what? So, during the Archon War, so she's like, what? Like, 2,000 years old or something?
After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day.
Yeah, when everyone does like, huh. So you're half Shilin, that explains the horns. So you're how old? That explains the forgetfulness.
Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies?
We're talking about this now, lady.
I
Can't just
also
throw
know
that
where
in the
wild
room and then
glaze lilies
just
can be
decide to
found.
talk about flowers after
See,
that?
I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you
Just
wish.
casually throwing out that she's like 2,000 years old.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a
Did she
local
not say
Liyue
she was
ballad
immortal
to it.
just a moment ago? No, she says she has Adeptus blood. She says she's a mix, but she also says she was there during the Archon War. And the Archon War was like 2,000 years ago. Or more even. Ganju is older than most of the Archons. Yes, she is actually, yeah. She's only younger than... Yeah. So I guess she's only younger than, like, Rex Lapis, but he's dead, so...
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Ganyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to
Maybe she's a very
contribute to the
long-living
upcoming
mortal.
farewell
I
for
mean,
our
she has
ancient
Adeptus
lord.
blood. She's probably just, like, immortal.
If you would excuse me, I
I mean,
should
she did
return
call
to my
herself
work
an
now.
Adeptus. She says as an
Good luck.
Adeptus.
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly
Younger
finished.
than Rex Lapis. Venti? Oh yeah, wait, Venti? Yeah, Venti is like 2,200 or 2,600, isn't he? Yeah, you're right, okay. Younger than Rex and Venti.
Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks.
Zhongli, you seem
in more
suited to
ways than
working
one.
in agricultural development.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time, so you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Take this advice, people. Don't wear yourself out over weird work and business ventures.
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
As far as we know, she might be older than Venti, so she was at least 13 in the Archon War, since this has anime logic. Wild glaze lily. Gonna glaze that lily. I like Kuching's little shoes. Yeah, Ganyu and Kuching and like Mona and so on, they all basically have the same model and the same like animation, like skeleton, basically. Oh hey, it's
What happened? The city gate is
random
swarming with
Fatui
Lilith
made.
and... The Fatui?
Felix.
This atmosphere is highly abnormal. It seems as though something big has happened.
Zhongli has the best life lesson, seriously. He also has the best life lesson,
you're the
as in,
consultant
just
to
don't
Wang
carry
Sheng
money
funeral
with
parlor.
you and other people
Mr.
will pay
Zhongli,
for
I
it.
presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Now it is on us to kill the gods. Noelle and Sucrose seem to have almost identical animations down to the blushing.
Surely the Liyue
really?
Qixing
Sucrose
are
and
not
her?
the
I
sort to
guess I
give
can
in
see
so
that.
easily.
Well, there are like different body types in the game, like adult female, adult male, and stuff like that. Kind of like teenager female and male, and then the lollies.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui.
It's just like a Shiba Inu back there.
Only now do they want to start keeping
Akita
tabs
Inu.
on us? That's the Chising
I
for
miss
you.
my Akita Inu. Really do. Ronimo.
Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Can't just stand by and watch.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng funeral parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next
actually
course
work for
of
a
action
business,
carefully,
or have a
traveler.
business.
If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Yep. Zhongli just goes.
With the Fatui seems
He
to
just
be
like
quite
pieces
the
out. Just
double-edged sword.
doesn't even walk away. Just a.
So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse?
Child, the ginger guy, you know, Mr. More Money Than Sense.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him.
Yeah, Paimon has a good read on Child. He keeps acting like he's like kind of a nice guy, but he's clearly
no
not.
one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
There's only one place he would go. The bank. I guess it's the bank? I want to say it's the bank. Oh no, it's the Golden House. Okay. Wait, where is the Golden House? Oh, that's the Golden House. That's that palace that I was talking about that I never went to and didn't even know existed. But yeah, to just to quickly look at like characters real quick. So here's Diona, here's Chi-Chi. So if you look at it, while there are obviously like model differences, it's clearly like the same skeleton. Like even their legs are like, I'd say, pretty much identical. Only Diona seems to have like longer legs? I'm not sure. Then you said Noelle and Sucrose. Oh yeah. Yeah, Noelle and Sucrose have the same. I mean, kind of all of these, they all kind of have like the same standing animation and everything. But Mona and Keqing, like, look at this. They just have the same legs and everything. And then you've got, say, Diluc and Child, who have like the same setup. Ningguang and Lisa are also the same. Yeah. Because Ningguang and Lisa... Diluc, Tartaglia, or Child, and Kaya are the only male adults that you can have. Then you've got Jean, who is female adult, Lisa, female adult, and Ningguang, female adult. So they are basically like, they're like the same. Wait, I got an achievement. Same. Same. How's my wishes look? Not good. Alright. Aww, cookies. Double doggo. Hello. Are you guys on a date? You guys are on a doggy date? Yeah? Little doggy date? Beidou is also female adult. She seems to have a different... Does she? Seems the same to me. More doggies! Yes. A double doggy date. Hello. I don't think I've ever actually been here. I don't remember ever seeing these statues. They lead like up there. You must be crazy. You must be crazy. How did you ever think they had a different face? Do you not have eyes? Could you not see? Hello, I am Kuching. I can go in here, it's fine. A cool area. They do build some cool looking areas, I think. I mean, for a goddamn gacha game, this game sure is something. The Golden Shadow. Recommended party level 35. Your pursuit of the truth brings you to the very heart of the political storm that has been slowly brewing in Liyue Harbor. It is time to peer beyond the glittering gold and see what lurks in the shadows. Let's lurk. The game lies. It wasn't level 33 for me for sure. I guess it says recommended level. It's probably the minimum level that you have, and then it scales up for your world level.
Wow! This is the Golden House?
Okay.
It looked impressive enough from the outside, but
That's
who
a
would
lot
have
of
guessed
fucking
that
gold.
it was even
This is
fancier
like
on the inside?
Scrooge McDuck's vault.
And so full of Mora. This is where all of Tibet's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few
That's just
Mora
single
go
Mora and we're
missing.
done for.
Oh, so it's a trap. Tricky, tricky.
Goddess have there are no
Paimon got
gods.
you here.
This is fine, no gods.
But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right?
Paimon, looking at money isn't as fun as having money and spending it.
Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true.
Something feels amiss here.
Oh, right. Back
Yeah,
to
like
business.
no guards.
It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia.
But not just the Exuvia, what? You know, guarding the mint?
Look! What happened here?
They've been knocked unconscious. Oh yeah, they're clearly not dead.
Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that
So
the
that's the
Exuvia is
Exuvia right
alright.
here, yeah. That's Rex Lapis's body. Dragon. Oh, yes. Step on me, Kuching. He's actually, like, awake. He just really likes this. Oh, yes. Step on me. This looks like a boss arena. If I've ever seen one. This is a huge arena, actually. Only
You've
gods
already
die in this
fulfilled your
game.
task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble
It's
for today?
child.
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way.
That looks like I was just in time then.
Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location.
Secret location? It's a huge fucking house. In, like, right next to the city. In, like, in a very obvious valley. There's a road that leads to it.
Don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling
Guess
out
he
all
meant
the
the
stops
secret
this
being.
time.
Oh yeah, true. That might be it.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires.
I won't allow you to get near the Exuvia.
I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so
Hey, it's
delighted to be
Tezarin.
sharing
How's
with
it going? I think you're just in time to see us fight Child in a boss
The
fight.
battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that.
You gon' die. No, I wanna die.
When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards
Fighting
the
a
sound
child
of battle
out of
now,
context,
would
it
she?
sounds fine. Seriously, man, the Child is really hard to fight. I really need to bring my best weapons to kill Child.
When she faces
People,
a worthy
you talk about that
opponent,
on the bus
she
with
will
your friend, and it's like,
prioritize her
so
mission,
did you kill
weigh the
Child? I was like, yeah,
outcomes,
man, I
and
killed
consider
Child
the
yesterday. People
consequences
on the
of her
bus like,
actions.
911. This is an emergency.
But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway.
I could never
because
defeat
if you. Ask
You're
me,
completely
without
delusional.
that, what else? Fighting talk, I love it. Now let's see you live up to it.
Alright, buddy. I'm gonna eat Kuching's sword.
This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got.
All right,
So
buddy.
very few
Oh,
ever
shit.
get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Don't take!
Passable effort. Cowering already?
Nowhere to hide.
So quick to flee.
We can do it!
Incoming!
You've made some progress. Not bad. You've got a trigger. Good.
Me.
No wonder Signora
Oh
was
shit.
so wary of you.
He's got like
Well,
delusion
this
unleashed.
just
He's
means
got a new outfit. Oh god, he's Electro now.
Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Oh, no!
Holy shit, did he just one-shot me?
is broken. Let the show be!
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
Yahoo!
Okay. I was about to say, I think I broke his AI, but... Lots of heals. Oof, okay.
Has your luck run out?
There goes Kuching. Oh shit, I can't do this one. It doesn't pause. It doesn't. Does this pause? This pauses the game. Okay. Oof. Okay, this is the hardest fight that I've ever had in the game. That's interesting. That is by far the hardest fight that I've ever had in the game. I might actually have to use some... This is the same. I was gonna say, I might actually have to use some food boost. Some boost food. Crit rate, attack. Oh, wait. Ooh, increases all party members' electro res. Let's go. Can I have multiple food buffs on? I raised to AR 40 moments before starting this fight. Shite was somewhat more buffed. Great fight. I'm 39 still, but... Why not? Let's go. Let's fucking go, baby.
Has your luck run out?
Okay.
I'll crush you!
Speed of light!
Okay.
Oh, protector! Don't blink!
The price of a single slip.
Got you. At AR 40, 71. Well, I mean, my Kuching is level 70, but yeah, the others are not that high.
Quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get.
Damn. No, I got the animal power. Shit. I got the geo power too, though. I wish our traveler could actually do that in game and just like switch between elements whenever he wants.
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing this to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking more Axis Gnosis now. Huh?
There's nothing there. You one-shot your Kuching at level 61. True, I mean, but that was a special attack though. I think that just, like, was his strongest attack or something. Once again, game has cool cutscenes, by the way. Like, proper JRPG level cutscenes. Oh no, what now? Holy crap, okay. This wasn't even my final form, alright. What the fuck? Tartaglia. The 11th of the 11 Harbingers.
But this is going to cost you!
Man went full Super Saiyan, seriously. I hope my buffs are still active. So by the way, do people know, can I have multiple food buffs? Or does the last food buff override up all the others? Can I only have one active? I wonder if my food buffs are ticking down while this cutscene plays. I still have my food buffs, okay.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information from the old mouse to no purpose? Hand the Gnosis over now. Don't make me take it from you.
We didn't take it! Brace yourself. Incoming.
He's got 2 swords now. He looks fucking awesome too. Holy shit, his fucking music is fantastic.
Brace yourself.
That was terrible. I need more stamina.
Oh, protect us!
Flee! Holy shit, what?
I feel a little weak.
That was crazy. He just summoned a fucking whale. That was nuts. Can I have multiple food? Yeah, seriously, suddenly whale. This is cryo. I don't have water, sadly. Today was Twitch Payday, therefore I arrived with gifts. Hey, Ollie. Yeah, today was Twitch Payday, actually. How do you arrive with gifts? Oh, Ollie, no, you card. Ollie, you absolute mad lad. Velsira, Arna, Sataria, Tech Dragon, Tofu, for everyone gets a sub from Ollie. And Ollie, you also arrive at the perfect time because we're fighting a fucking amazing boss in Genshin. Here you go, Ollie. You get Pig Balloon. Piggy Balloon. Look at me. I'm an Ollie and I come with the gifts. When Ollie has the siesta, he looks like this. Gotta support my favorite Klyka. Aw, Ollie. Number one Olliardo in the world. I need some stamina. Okay. Look at this fucking dude and listen to the music, Ollie. It's so good.
With sword comes shadow.
Die.
Uh-oh. Oh, that can't be good. Ooh.
Let the show begin. Hey.
Is he doing? Whoop. He's doing that again.
Here we go. Nice and spicy. Incoming.
The music is so good. Holy crap. Ugh.
Don't blink.
We're getting him though.
Nowhere to hide.
Uh-oh. Here comes the whale again, I think. Yup. Then he finishes him. Did he just say you're a cunt? Yeah, the music is awesome. This was phase 3, by the way, Ollie. You fight him in this form, in his regular form, and this is then you fight him in like a second form, and then he goes full fucking Super Saiyan in like a cutscene, and you fight him in this third form. It's like, seriously, it's like literally, this isn't even my final form. And now after I defeated him, apparently he becomes a new world boss that you can do every week. It's like fucking awesome. Did you see that giant whale that he summoned? Amazing.
Well then, time to cool off.
I love how he was like, you can never defeat me, hahaha. And then we're just like, well, we have defeated you.
It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think
legacy
this through.
transformation.
And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
Yeah, but you got yourself pulled in by the thrill of the battle. And now we fucked you up.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be?
Because I'm gradually restoring my former power.
You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes.
Fun thing with the weekly version, it has different voice. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I take it it also takes place in the same arena and everything. It would be cool if it took place in a different arena and the idea was that you were like training with Child or something.
But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied.
It's left me satisfied. As you can see, my pants are a lot tighter than they were before the battle started.
Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Ollie, my enemy, my friend.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Yeah, that is not the normal way to make friends. My enemy, my friend.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons.
Fucking frenemies.
Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we
Man
must
is
look
true
once again
Saiyan
to the
warrior
beginning.
indeed.
Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a
I
diversion.
still love this so much. I just tried to kill you. You've just beaten me into a pulp. Like, you literally beat my Super Saiyan form out of me. Now let's stand here and have a friendly conversation where we theorize about what is going on. This is peak anime.
What? So you mean that...
The corpse was fake?
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least.
I do like, by the way, I hope you guys noticed this and the voice actor did this really well. When we were dealing with Child before, and whenever we heard him speak or whatever, his voice was just like his normal voice, like his kind of like, you know, like kind of like young manish voice. But now that he's shown that he's actually, you know, like proper bad guy and everything, the entire time that he's been talking, his voice has like this slight edge to it, like this slight like mini gravel to it, like a little bit of bad guy in it, and I think it's really well done.
It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce
is
also
of
well
commerce,
versed in
you know,
little
like
maneuvers
the way you
beyond the
pronounce
boundaries of contracts.
Contract.
As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. I absolutely detest working with those who are weaker than I.
Jesus, son, please calm yourself.
The truth is, the world belongs to those of us who desire to become strong. I seldom willingly mingle with any dull and boring weaklings who think otherwise.
He is like Xenos from FF14.
Unfortunately,
he just wants his fights.
We cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyan's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon
Yo, I didn't know we can do
spears ever
this.
since.
We can just revive gods now? Okay.
If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
I did it 35 minutes ago, traveler.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching
You've been trying
them.
to duplicate them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research.
You speak to NPCs around, they do tell you that that god seems to not be dead and stirring around. Oh, really? Okay.
With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the
And every time they say
Tsaritsa,
Tsaritsa, I always think that they're talking about some kind of drink or whatever, you know? Like, Ollie probably knows this. When Ollie goes into, like, a bar or whatever, he always goes like, hey, barkeep, free Tsaritsas, or something.
Using the powers of ancient
Two
gods in such a
servicias
situation
and,
fails
three
to interest
Tsaritsas.
me, and is largely against my principles.
Can
But
confirm.
knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well.
Perfect Spaniado.
That makes matters a little more
There seems to be a
intriguing.
few hours. I'll assume you haven't learned of them yet. I have not learned of them yet, no. Or do we get cutscened? We get full cutscened. I think we actually get FMV cutscened. Okay. Damn. The Lord of the Vortex, huh? Oh, it's like a giant fish. Squid? I don't know.
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once
It's
more?
kind of interesting that the gods like
If you wish to
Venti,
drown together with the
for
people of
example,
Liyue,
seem
you're
to be
free to stay
humans,
and
but then you
enjoy
have
the
this
show.
vortex god guy, and he's like a giant monster. Or a kraken, yeah.
Huh? He's already gone.
He just turned into water and flew away. It's fast.
What's going on?
The palace can move. Oh shit, well Liyue's dead. Look at that, look at the flooding. Look down there. Look down there. Like that everyone in Liyue is dead. They're all flooded dead. Holy crap, okay. It's not a kraken, it's like an eel or something. Multiple eels. Oh shit, are we actually like getting to run around while we're looking at this? Or not?
Paimon's exhausted.
Okay. Damn. Look at how huge that thing is. That's the island down there that you run around on. That island is huge. Spilster. Hey Spilster, welcome. A hydra. Yeah, it's like a water hydra.
If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way
No,
to go.
you wouldn't have known which way to go to Liyue Harbor. You couldn't have followed the ginormous mountain-tall Hydra. You couldn't have seen that.
Do we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't
Where are
destroyed
we?
Liyue yet, has it?
Are we on the floating thingy?
What are you doing here?
Oh, Zhao.
Hold on. It's
It was all the Adepta. And yeah, we are on the floating thing. Floating thingy.
chamber. Paimon thought you were arguing with the Qixing. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
I wonder, do I get like another boss fight or something? Or is this basically just cutscene city now?
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue?
We're gonna shoot it with a Gaiju Ballista. The thing is like, Paimon. I'm gonna eat that first.
Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking.
Yeah, the granny is also an
The force
Adepti,
of
I
an
love
ancient
it.
god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle.
But luckily, my Bei Kuching is all calm and collected.
Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary.
Zhao's like,
So will the power of the Qixing, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is not necessarily.
our conclusion is like, please ask again later.
What? But all of you are supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qixing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista which
I
piqued
knew
their
it.
fancy.
I knew the fucking weird-ass ballista would come back into play.
And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of a
Ballista MVP, seriously. A lot of stuff has happened around that ballista.
Tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
Are we gonna shoot like energy beams with it?
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
And Ningguang is awesome. He's cool. All of the characters in this are actually kind of awesome. Coco Beast beat the ballista, that's true. Is she summoning the ballista? What? Oh man, we really do get to fight this and like run between the ballistas and shit like that? Or is it all cutscene? No. The Adepti are gonna go into each of the ballista, right? Like that's why there's 3 of them. Ah no, we just get cutscened. Aww. Okay. Still awesome though. Oh shit! Oh no, it's the fat Ui.
They're attacking the Guizhong Ballista.
Kuching! I just love that guy. Like those fat guys, they're just like, I joined the fat Tui. I thought this was like a Weight Watchers thing. Instead, I have to kill people. Okay, we do get to fight and protect ballistas. Awesome. We don't get to shoot them.
The Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All right, Millilith, soldier
Only
man.
Millilith, with me!
Here's Kuching.
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
I got it. We good. This is awesome. What the hell? The Fatui are all getting wet status because it's raining? Well, to be fair, so am I, of course, because it's raining, but yeah. Well, next up, they're gonna show up here, aren't they? Genshin Skim Fat. Seriously. We good here? Oh yeah, shoot him, boys! Oh, it's a fucking nuke! Look at those islands, like you can run around on those islands. Like I said, it's a fucking nuke. Nope. What's up with you? I don't even know what else. I don't use chasing here. I have to hold this out for 5 minutes. This is gonna get more intense. Also, I kind of like how I'm fighting against Fatui guys while the actual god that I really have to take care of is just kind of in the background doing nothing.
That is Osial's divine power. I am.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Be careful not to get hit.
Perfect timing. Oh, what? Be careful not to get hit. Shit. I didn't even see it. Oh, wait, there it is.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How dare you? Nezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every
Oh shit, these guys have a lot of health. What the fuck?
Time for takeoff. I'll be fine. Don't look how lucky that.
Come on. Oh my god. These AoE attacks though.
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Holy shit, I really can't hold them though. I can kill this guy, I guess?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
Oh shit. Thanks, Madam Ping. Granny! Granny! Granny, you're the best!
It's Madam Ping's shockwave. This Granny's really strong.
Madam Ping's shockwave. If only you had Jean to yeet them off. Oh yeah, seriously.
Looks like I went too far.
Ah, frozen. Frozen again. Oh no, come on. What was I supposed to do there? There was nothing I could do there. There was zero I could do there. God damn it, game. How do you do this? Wait, what? Oh, right. Barbara. Barbara does the thing. Do the thing, Barbara. Do the thing, Zhongli. Julie, sorry. Ganju's adaptive power has boosted your survival capacity. Thank you, Ganju.
I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight.
Whoa.
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
Movement speed is greatly increased. Oh yeah! Speed! I have the need for speed. Keep shooting! That one ballista is not gonna survive, is it? I wonder, is the idea that I have to protect just one ballista until the end of the timer? I'm gonna assume that's it.
You are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
Oh yeah, gimme.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Holy shit, I'm like a fucking god now. Oh, it's a cheesing. It's a Sissin there.
Over here.
No, really? Frozen in midair. You're dead? No, you're not dead. Gotcha, buddy. The more, the merrier. Oh, there's more. They keep coming.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Yeah, that's it. NT, I need you to make it fly, boy.
Speed of light.
Okay, this is like overload right now. Goodbye, cheesing system mage. Uh-oh. I wonder if I can keep one of them alive if they like stop spawning. Maybe I can just let the timer run out. hate Frozen now.
Incoming. Nowhere to hide.
I really sometimes wish Frozen was on left mouse button instead of on space. God.
Ready, steady, go!
They keep rolling me.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
We got them.
Comrades, once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in chief.
I still love that the Fatui, like, diplomats are going to, like, here for this. And it's like, yeah, they do. They just basically declare war on you. Like, they just, like, try to destroy your entire nation. Here's Kuching! I love that I just got to play as Kuching and now she's in the goddamn cutscene. That's awesome.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
This is very cool. Oh, Jesus. So, we can't go to those islands anymore, right? Like, those islands are gone now. they're just gone at this point.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Oh no. I kind of feel this is a little higher stakes than the whole Mondstadt thing with the dragon. I mean, don't get me wrong, the dragon was alright, but this is like real high level stakes. This is like end of the world stakes, basically. There goes the ballistas. Oh no! Zhao has it. All those soldiers are dead though. All those soldiers are dead. No, wait, one soldier got saved. One of the soldiers survived. The chosen soldier.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed.
Amazing.
Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense.
We'll just ram
can't
it
give
into the
another
gods.
inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
We're gonna ram the fucking thing into the god.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade
I
Chamber.
knew it. I fucking knew it.
What is the meaning of this?
We're gonna ram it.
I understand.
We're gonna ram it into the
Traveler,
god.
lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Traveler with a standard sword, I like it. I wonder, does this actually change the map? Like, am I gonna be running around on a different map now? No, no way. But, I mean, those islands are gone. Like, they should be gone. There should be no more islands. And Liyue Harbor should be absolutely fucked up. But, I guess they can't quite do that. Yep, the islands are just like, it's like nothing ever happened. Spoiler, the Jade Chamber is gone now. It would be so funny if it was like just back up there and you could just go back in there and Ningguang is like, oh, you mean this one? I had a spare. I pulled it out.
Finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now.
Lies before us now? What do you mean, like the couple rocks that got blown here from the explosion?
It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
The people in the background are just like, back to work. Like, it's just like the whole city was flooded, and the NPCs are like, well, better build this boat. Better go back. Amazing.
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
Oh? You want to say that again, little girl?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing
This
leaves
music
many things
is,
of value
for
to
her,
be
like,
inherited
kind of
by the
emotional
next generation.
speech is unfitting. For what is essentially a free game, this is amazingly well detailed. Yeah, I agree. For what is like a gacha game, the amount of stuff you can just like get for free, like if you don't give a shit about the characters and so on, is not so.
I also thought to tell him how the past
Like
generations
basically
of
the
Qixing had strove under his rule
what's
to
it called?
survive in our mortal world.
The production detail? No.
Establishing a
The
network
production
of
standards
contracts which
are
has
like
since come
super
to be
high in
known
this game.
as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
A free game with one of the largest profits in the gaming world. Such is the life of free games.
Oh, Ningguang.
I mean, that also helps that it is a mobile game too.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
When there is discord between the Guardians and those they were meant to defend, harmony becomes very difficult to restore.
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
This is what we learned in the City of Freedom.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I'm just the guard that survived.
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Everyone's like sucking up to the gods. I like it. Kitty.
Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there.
Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty.
I love it. They're just like standing on this pier, just like...
Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor.
People just walk up to them like, thank you.
Visit us for the next lantern ride.
We shut up, kid. Also, the magic stag was there. And the crane.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus.
Oh, you really broke her... What is this ship, by the way? Is this like a casino ship or something?
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those
blood
we
is
call
weak.
mortals.
That sounds like vampire talk, lady. Seriously, their blood is weak. They are only meant for the culling, but we shall extend to them the grace of another couple 100 years of life.
The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a
They're
change
trying
of
to
heart.
understand things from their perspective.
Let us return now.
My voice. I am so dark, for I am an
Eager
adept.
to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation.
What is he even... By the way, what is like Zhao complaining about? He's literally hanging out at an inn eating tofu.
One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall.
It's always
And
this
return
old
whence we
tale in these kind of stories and so on, isn't it? It's like the humans change over time because, you know, with their short lifespans and so on, there's constant change, like from generation to generation. Humans like adapt and overcome and so on, while the gods are just kind of like, oh yeah, I'm immortal, I don't have to change, and are like stuck in their old ways and become kind of meaningless.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no
Kids still
further.
standing there like, what's going on?
But how will we ensure that the Liyue Chising will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well,
Well,
huh?
the Adepti were quite reasonable in the end.
Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own.
Only a
So Rex
lot of
Lapis
guards. Well, he
never
did say
showed
like
up.
their casualties weren't as high as they thought they would.
Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death too?
It's true, actually. We never did hear about Rex Lapis. Achievement unlocked. I'll let you off this time. And derailed.
But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adeptiless rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshan Funeral
All
Parlor.
from the Jade's Chamber died at least beside one. Yeah, that's true. Or at least we think so. I mean, maybe they just fell into the ocean and everything was fine? I don't know. What about a story where mortals constantly repeat their mistakes where the gods in such a depth? I don't know. Could be stories like that. Might be stories like that. I don't know. But write it, Valus. Oh, nobody can swim? I don't know, we can swim. Oh, we can get wet, I guess. Look for Zhongli. I'm looking for Zhongli. Albert. The Fang. Do the Fang. That is not Zhongli. That is Fairy Lady. Instead of the ferryman, she's the fairy lady.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor
Got to enjoy the
isn't in
Jade
best
Chamber's
state to
existence
receive
for a whole
guests.
day. Future new players will have it so different. What do you mean? New players will still have it, right? But they'll also only have it for as long as they don't progress the story.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
They will see it from... Oh yeah, right. It'll be just there and they can't reach it. Yeah, that's true.
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland
Alright,
Bank.
Ollie, thank you once again, my man. Thank you so much. You have a great night, buddy.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble.
He doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? I mean, he might not know that it was the Fatui, but he certainly knows that there was a giant water god that sunk pretty much the entire city.
We'd better go and make
But
sure that everything is okay.
Just gonna gloss over that fact real quick. He's like, Zhongli, did you not notice anything? And he's like, no, I was just busy doing things, doing Zhongli things. Just doing what Zhongli does, you know, the stuff. I doubt the man cares, seriously. Where am I going here? Oh, here we go. The Bane. Let me in! Let me in!
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Oh, that's Senora. Isn't it? Yes.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the
I wonder if
land?
we get her as a
I'm sure you must have
playable
enjoyed
character.
that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have
Klyka,
arrived.
would you like to know something about Zhongli? No? Unless I find it out in the story by myself?
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And you! You're also one of the Harbingers?
Stop trying to spoil me,
It's you
Tezuren.
two.
Like, I like
believe
to
we've
enjoy
met
the story,
once
so
before.
spoiling is no-no.
In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
Breathe. You'll have time to take it back.
No, don't let her get to you.
No, I will let her get to me.
You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements. And our last battle at the Golden House was
Yeah, that's
almost
true. I need
more
more
than you
power.
can handle. So it might be best to keep things peaceful this time, seeing that 2 of the Harbingers are here.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map.
Yeah, that happened like 10
This
minutes
is certainly
ago.
a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that.
Zhongli's just
sure,
kind of standing
I may
there
have
like,
misled you, but I never had anything
I'm just gonna
against you
leave, I don't
personally.
belong here.
Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end.
See, by the way, now the voice actor is back to the regular, like, funny voice. Like, haha, look at me, I'm such a good guy, haha.
Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me
Senora
on.
and Zhongli?
So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here.
Yeah, can't be mad. Don't be mad at
You
Charles.
remember
it's
the
fine.
agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis,
I
please.
see. So Zhongli was Rex Lapis, aka Morax, all along.
What in the world are you talking about?
I saw that twist coming. He's like,
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed
I'm more
unto
pissed
thee.
at Zhongli, seriously.
For my promise is solid as stone.
God damn you, old man. Paim's like,
How sanctimonious.
I mean, I did have my suspicion. I definitely did.
What? So you're the Lord of Geo? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Why did you feign your death?
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky, and all of Lyric goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot
What is
that
this
was
thing? Does she
bound
have
to
just
boil
like a
over.
personal fan or something?
That's what
with
he
her?
wanted to see. Am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. I witnessed the founding of Liyue, together with the Adepti 3,700 years ago.
It's a lot of years.
Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept
That's her
convincing
generator.
myself that cracks had not begun to
She
form.
has an interesting outfit.
and that
Like
the
she's
end
like
of
in
my
her
time
Fatui
had
form
not
the whole
yet
time or
come.
something. Now half expecting Signora will turn out to be Tsaritsa.
Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Hi from Russia. Hey Topmo. Hello to Russia. Hi from Germany.
Oh, Zhongli.
How's it going in Russia?
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age?
Privyet, cocktail. Oh yeah, Tazurin can speak
I decided that a
Russian, I
test
think.
was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Chising to play their roles together on the
Let me
stage
guess, you
that
had
was
another
Liyue.
plan in case it all burned down.
That's right.
Only a
Which
little.
is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course. And it would have been all too easy for him, too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
I was pleasantly surprised with the finale of the show that you all put on. Why, you even deserved an encore. The Adepti deserve the greatest applause, considering their years of seclusion. They hardly recognized the city, yet faced with such a crisis, they exerted the greatest amount of restraint. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Chising, but in the end, they even tried to understand the heart of the people.
But they never understood the heart of the cards.
And hats off to the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract, Signora. She managed to keep everything she knew in strict confidence, far from the eavesdropping ears of her colleague Child, just as I had requested. All the while, I carried on as Zhongli, and fulfilled the traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for walking that path with me, traveler. These things were all a part of my script. The only unforeseen plot twist was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of
Yeah,
Liyue.
I don't see her having a vision. It's interesting. She summoned the ice earlier. Like when we met her in Mondstadt, she used ice and everything against us. And like I said, she always seems to be in some kind of powered up Fatui form. So it really could be that she's that she might be the Tsaritsa all along.
They seized the opportunity to
Funnily
supplant
enough,
Liyue's
like,
divine protectors.
Zhongli,
and
for
used the
example,
subsequent
has
power
a
vacuum
vision,
left
but
by
it's
my
of
death.
course just going to be for
quickly
show,
gain
just like
complete control
Venti's.
of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
I mean, you're still the bad guy, child.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure
Tried to
of a
murder
battle
everyone.
between
Yeah,
mortals,
seriously.
Adepti, and a god,
Great fellow,
the
just a
lump of
proper
coal
man,
resting
proper
in the
dude,
hands of
just
the
testing out
Geoarchon,
things, making
Liyue
plans with people,
would never
lying
have been
to
able
people.
to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Hey, haven't you learned the Liyue saying, don't always call it as you see it?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, child.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Damn.
Do as you wish.
Some deep-seated, like, co-worker animosity going on.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
What could possibly be worth a gnosis?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
On farewell.
Paimon can't absorb so much information at once. So Zhongli, what sort of contract did you sign with the Cryo-Archon? Paimon's so curious.
One of the clauses of our contract was not to divulge any of its contents.
You're so petty. They're gonna keep us in suspense about that for a while longer in the game, huh? We're probably gonna only find out about that, like, when we actually get to, Snezhnaya. Fucking NDAs. Please pay us a little more, we will answer in a future update. I mean, all the updates are free, so you wouldn't have to pay them.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we've spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
I just realized, by the way, I just heard her say it as the rite of partying. Today is the day of the rite of partying, bros. That's right.
Brace
You gotta go
yourself.
party. Zhongli and Venti riding around in a convertible picking up chicks. an update won't happen if there's no money. I don't know. I think at this point they've made enough money for all of the updates to happen.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord...
Oh no, do they think it's me? Do we have to run away again?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, it's very possible indeed. I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Oh, that wicked, black-hearted scoundrel.
It's us. I'm sorry.
Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millilith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement. Let's hear what the Ministry of Civil Affairs has to say first.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Oh, well, since we're going through with this rite of parting,
I
guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
So Rex Lapis is really...
The Ministry of Truth, exactly. I was about to say, is this like the Chinese party equivalent? Are they going to tell the people what to
believe? Do you think that the
believe?
assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think. I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types is worth
Looking
anything.
at the Genshin wiki, it looks like Snezhnaya will be the 7th area. Yes, that sounds right, yeah. 7th area. Next area is going to be Inazuma, which is lightning. After that is Sumuro, which is Dendro. After that is... That would be like the 5th one. No, wait, so Sumuro is the 4th one. Oh yeah, the 5th one is the French-inspired one, the Hydro one. After that comes the Pyro one, which is like the God of War, and so Fontaine, exactly, Fontaine. Then comes like the Pyro one, and then yeah, then comes Cryo, and then after that comes Chaos Place.
There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty high in rank.
Ministry of Truth an Indian thing? Is the Ministry of Truth a 1984 thing?
Fatui? They certainly are very suspicious. Who knows what those greedy, crooked folks...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
Please be mindful.
Yeah, I was about to say it's an Orwell thing. Are we getting
Hear ye
cutscene?
all! Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their hearts be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
This lady is not having it. This guy's like, the fuck you're talking about?
Needs a translation on what the Qixing's announcement said.
They said Rex Lapis died because of a divine trial.
So that's how they're spinning
It's a good spin, though.
Something feels off.
Definitely lends to us calling it the Ministry of Truth.
Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something.
Remember,
they just
2
made
plus
up
2
on
is
the spot.
5.
Could the Qixing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhang Li said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything. Did Zhang Li tell them in secret?
Yeah, I think you've hit the
after his
bullseye this
gnosis
time.
Changed? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have
Are we
a
gonna
look.
miss the thing that we literally helped make? God damn it, Paimon. That's why, because you always give such long-winded speeches. Aw, that's my girl Kuching. Right there.
Ningguang and Kuching.
I just love it, like they're literally just like copy-pasted characters, basically. I love this, the way that they're standing there.
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also
Oh
the
no,
end
those are
of
some
an
low-res
era.
textures right there. That's not good. I thought we bought better kites than that.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by
It's
our
a looty
prosperity,
lady.
we forgot
Good
that
smelly
time
lady.
can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Perfume lady, yeah.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way.
Kuching, what are you doing? Don't out us like this.
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that.
I just want to find my sister, man. Just give me my sister, Brack.
Whoa.
I'd like this woman, please. I don't know what to say.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
God damn it. I like that they made him talk for that. That's good. That's cool. I like that. I switched to Kuching. Confuse everyone.
Huh. And to think I'd put my best perfume on before coming here, thinking you'd like it. But it seems as if those perfumes really were meant to be offered to Rex Lapis. Well, that's fine. Suffer no rivals in love, they say. And that's 3 gone in 1 stroke.
Rex
The awkward
Lapis,
silence will
Rex
conclude too.
Lapis.
True.
Now that I think about it, if everyone's of the same mind as me...
You like to watch, huh?
Oh, Duke King 89 with a follow. Thank you very much. You do like to watch, huh?
Perhaps mementos for Rex Lapis might be the best short-term business
Get that woman a
opportunity.
glass of water. No, I need a glass of water. Here she is. Extend.
The cleanup of the premises, managing the crowds as they exit, making an account of the rite. There's much that remains to be done. I didn't miss anything.
No, you
did
missed
I?
something. You need to replace the textures on those goddamn kites because yikes! 3 million more are yearly or weekly, but that's fine. Yeah, seriously.
Why, you. Were you just trying to look cool earlier, or are you really that selfless? If you were looking for someone, you could have just told me that in private.
Private. Kuching. You saying.
Roping you in was possibly the most masterful move we could have made. I believe that future generations will say so too when our deeds come up for their review.
You know what would be a great pickup line with that? You go like meet her in private and she's like, she's all like, you know, all business and she's like, okay, here we are in private. So now, do you want to tell me who it is you're looking for? And then you like look her straight in the eye and you go, I was looking for you all along. And she's just like, get the fuck out. Just stabs you. Look for Zhongli. Alright. He's over there. He's not even looking. Dude, I'm not even looking. We've put up this whole show and you're not even looking.
Hey, Zhongli!
Hey, Shan Li.
Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Seriously, you're a bit of a douche.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Shinya kiosk.
Finally, some good fucking food.
That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Shinya kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
You're right. I do like the Mora.
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do.
So, well, I mean, don't you own, like, the funeral parlor? Like, you have.
When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Oh, no wonder. Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to.
Well, that's cool. He always just basically grabbed into his pocket and had the money. Okay, that makes sense.
But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming
yeah, Duke. I don't know how far you are in the story, so this might be a spoiler to you. But yeah, Zhongli is the Geo Archon. Like, he is Morax, aka Rex Lapis.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or
But money
goods.
is exchanged for goods or
We
services.
also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people.
It is spoiling me. Oh,
for that.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. In the title of the sub, I said Leeway main story today, so I'm sorry.
I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you.
It was a fine journey.
That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed.
Closed?
Yes. The nation has been closed by order of its deity, the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name.
Okay, it's
among
another female
locals in
Archon. Nice.
Inazuma.
So we have the Saritsa and the Shogun now confirmed to be female gods. I knew it anyway. It was obvious. It was kind of obvious, but still. Raiden?
That is the case.
Oh, Raiden.
And since Raiden is also the Shogun of the Inazuma Bakufu, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced
I
with
love how the people are
circumstances
still
beyond
just
their
standing
control,
around back there. They're just all
humans
like, can
often
we leave yet?
bemoan
No,
their
they're not
lack
done
of
with their
power.
conversation. We have to keep standing here. Okay.
But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Everyone with a vision must be exterminated.
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of a statue of the 1,000-armed, 100-eyed god.
1,000-armed, 100-eyed god?
They want
I
to
need
see
eyes
visions.
to see.
But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Sounds like a very complicated body, seriously.
The Animu Archon
At
is
least
the
you
god
never
of
have a
freedom,
problem scratching yourself
and
in
the
those
Geo
hard-to-reach
Archon
places.
is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm.
Certainly a bit different from the god of freedom and the god of contracts. The god of eternity.
The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto heaven.
Heaven.
All right then. Was there anything else you wished to know?
About the trial.
Ah, that was a good one. Failing a divine trial. How they came up with that excuse, I will never know. That said, the reason why the Qixing were so eager to resolve the incident
I forgot to, what did he just tell us?
Was indeed because they received news in secret.
He just said that
Rex was not dead.
adage of the Electro Archon is 7 gods for 7 ideals, of which eternity is the one closest to heaven.
I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? Have you ever heard of this particularly convenient Adepti art known as gifting dreams and visions? All right then. Was there anything else you wished?
Yeah, about that. Before the Qixing made their announcement, we listened to a lot of people talking on the way. Most of them put the blame for everything on Child.
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true that Child did send people to the Jade Chamber to prevent the Adepti and the Qixing from defeating the ancient god. I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment, browbeating the envoys
The
of
Fatui are like,
Fatui.
goddamn, why did we leave a literal child in charge of that?
Ha! Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Child's exalted position as a harbinger, I'm certain that they would have shifted all the blame to him and called for his dismissal by now. All right then. Was there anything else? The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
I've been streaming for 3 hours, and this is the first time I'm taking water. I need one of those hydro bots, or I need
Kuching is
people to
absolutely
remind me
right
to
in
drink
saying
something.
this. Now, though I did laud Ningguang's desire for power, believing this to be a good thing, and thought as a matter of course that she must have been behind the Qixing's plan to take governing power over Liyue from the hands of the gods and Adepti, could the original person who brought up the idea of seizing power have been...
It was Kuching.
All right then.
Kuching is
there
all
anything
about
else
that
you wish
mortal
to know?
life.
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't have your gnosis, what's
Pigpenny redeem. Oh yeah, true. But then, I don't know, people are going to spam that and I'm going to be like... Water. Water.
Since Morax is dead,
I can put it on a cooldown, I
are they all
guess.
just gonna disappear? Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent? Well, it is.
Paimon's so worried about the one thing that is closest to her heart. Money.
The Mora present now will not vanish. But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time, since creating Mora requires the use of the Geo Archon's power.
This is terrible. We're all
about to run out of money.
The world is coming to
We've
an end.
got to have money.
Yes, this is indeed a major issue from a financial standpoint. Well, I suppose we'll just leave such troublesome matters to the Liyue Qixing to debate.
Then, did you at least set some private funds aside for yourself?
No, of course he forgot about that.
Oh, a private fund. This does seem like a good, logical, common-sense idea.
Yeah, so I totally forgot about it. You're kind of a shitter, Zhongli.
It's a shame.
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the time.
He is completely broke.
All right, then. Was there... Well, then. I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
Act 3, a new star approaches, quest complete. Ta-da! This chapter end was a bit of a letdown at the end. Felt mostly cheated since the Traveler was just used as a pawn in a multitude of plots and power grabs with no real gain for the Traveler, but that's just me. I mean, when you think about it, the Traveler so far hasn't gained anything, really. I mean, we have like 2 new element powers and some of our power is coming back. But, I mean, mostly, don't forget, the Traveler's only real goal is to find his sister.
All right, then.
And we are not in any way closer to that.
Was there anything else you... Well, then.
Yay! I've obtained more stuff. Can I make a wish? Can make a wish. Make a wish, everybody! It's a shit wish! He does have his missing person pose, seriously. I like how characters like Kuching got new voice lines after this chapter. That's something. That's true. And Kuching also has like a new idle animation where she pulls out that map of Leeway. Alright. And with that, once we get to rank 40, we can unlock Child's Quest, which is still a little bit off. But outside of that, I mean some voice... Oh, sorry, you mean... What you mean is this right here. Like her story and her voice lines. Yeah, quite a few actually. Self-reflection, encouragement, about the vision, souvenir, cooperation, about Zhao, about the Animu Archon.
Since Rex Lapis left us, the question of Liyue's future has been on my mind constantly. In addition to reviewing his own past deeds, I've been researching the other Archon's modes of governance too. Mondstadt's god is the one who baffles me the most, though. How exactly do any of his actions contribute to the longevity of Mondstadt?
They
It's
don't.
completely beyond
They
me.
don't. Venti's just making it up as he goes. He don't care. He does not care. By the way, did you guys notice that Kuching's birthday is coming up in 6 days on the 20th? It's her birthday. My girl's birthday. Oh yeah. She 4-star material. Wait, I can add 4-star materials in here? Give me that sweet HP, baby. That's actually why, like, she got hit so much, because her flower wasn't upgraded at all. You serious there, buddy? You're right there. Alright. Why do all the fantasy? Well, in this case, it's they have 12 months that are like our calendar because their birthdays are actually the birthdays in our world too. And so on her birthday, you're gonna get like a couple of items and stuff. And the 7-day weeks is also because it has to be congruent with ours, so you can be like, on Monday I have to log in to do this in this domain. 5-star artifacts start appearing from elite enemies after Air 40. Is that something to look forward to? Oh yeah. I mean, I've gotten 5-star artifacts before, but yeah, they're gonna now appear better, I guess. All right, that was the Leeway story. I believe that the next update we're getting, from what I've read, is in December, which is patch 1.2, which is apparently going to open up this mountain right here, the dragon spine. It's gonna open this up and there's like some stuff going on there. There's also tons of new quests unlocked. I still have to do exploration, etc, etc. I need to see how much I'm going to be playing this now that we finished the story. I feel that the game might be taking a bit of a backseat. I might do like exploration streams or where we do like the world quests. I'm not 100% sure yet. We might do like the world quests, find a bit more out about the world, maybe level the characters a little bit like that. Destiny, I'm not sure I really want to stream Destiny because Destiny is just such a...
Let's go.
Destiny is just such a straightforward, kind of like grindy, boring game in a way. Like, especially after you finish all the story, which you finish in like 4 hours. I don't know. Like I said, there's still way more to do in Genshin. There's a lot of quests still. There's the child story quest still, so we're definitely still doing some Genshin. But outside of that, I do kind of have to look for something else a bit. What I will probably be focusing on is SnowRunner, because SnowRunner is getting a new update this coming week, and I'm also getting my trucker hat and everything, and I feel a lot of people really like watching SnowRunner, and I like playing it. So we might go back to the time when I first got SnowRunner, where we basically played like a shit ton of SnowRunner. So we'll see. Outside of that, if you have any suggestions for what games to play, do feel free in the Discord, which if you haven't joined the Discord yet, you should do that because it's cool. !Discord in the chat gives you the link. You can go, SnowRunner, exactly. You can go into the game suggestions channel there and write it. Or if you have a Twitter, you can also give me suggestions on Twitter if you follow. But yeah, you need the APC. In SnowRunner, you mean? I got that one, actually. Thank you, Gar, for posting the Discord. I got the... one. What was it called? The Tataran. I got that one. Actually, we got that last stream, I want to say. Yeah, I think we got that last stream. The APC is great. So yeah, everyone, thank you so much for watching. For all of you new viewers, it's great if you press the follow button, because then you know when I'll be next streaming. For everyone who's been sticking with me for a long time, once again, thank you for being here. I wouldn't be streaming if it wasn't for you, because, you know, streaming without anybody saying anything can be a bit tiring. But yeah, thank you all very, very much. Let me take a quick look here. If, wait, I want to like log out real quick. Let me take a quick look if anyone is streaming right now that we might do a little raid. Because raids are always fun. Let me check. Ruford's streaming. Cool. So Ruford is streaming Age of Wonders, I guess. Let's raid him. Ruford's always a good man. So everybody come along. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next stream. Keep an eye on my little schedule. And I'll see you in Ruford's chat for a bit. Otherwise, have a GN, have a GD, or a GE, or a GM. It doesn't matter. Have a good whatever wherever you are. I'll see you.